4th 5-drop in my deck. So I basically just swapped those. And beyond that, let's get into the matches. The guy who wrote about the deck slash made the deck, which I'm sure obviously tons of people have been putting Vampire decks together, but he mentioned, or they, he, I'm pretty sure it was a he. I don't remember actually. I'll say they. They mentioned that it was okay pre-board, but it really shined in post-board matches. This seems fun. Um, I have a removal spell. This card's kind of cool. Hey, who cares what it is, little man? Probably supposed to kill a mana producer. Better hit some lands though. I think 2 lands on the draw was plenty. Doesn't matter what I think, I guess. Let's get mauled, not player spells, that's cool. Turn 3? How do we do them on turn 3? Oh, yeah. Minusing this and putting it into play, sorry. I thought you were implying that I could do it on turn 3 with the amount of lands I had. I'm like, no, wait. Yeah. I get it now. I was just thinking there was something I was missing. Like I thought there was something I didn't understand for a second. But you were assuming I hit the 3rd mana for the Sorin. The opponent's got every mana that was ever a mana. I have to assume something over there beats me. They're at 2 now? That's Flood of Tears. They get to put a thing back. But they're adding to low enough life now that 1 land plus Sorin's a win. We'll have to see if we're dead. Probably dead. Obviously not going to concede. We're going to make them show at least a loot. Feel like after they play the Gift of Paradise, it's pretty safe to concede. Alright, second Gift of Paradise will get the concession. Um, it's probably better than Cast Down, though I don't know that I need either. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a decent amount. Those are cards that I can legitimately see. Um, Probably just don't want Cast Downs at all. Um, Probably don't want all of this stuff either. Excuse me, it's just some of it that's probably reason. I probably just don't want removal spells. Do I want all four of these? I think I don't want any of them. Prove you wrong. Have you heard of Barbra Streisand? Oh, we mulligan a one-lander into another one-lander. This isn't a good sign. Thinking about keeping this one? Just because we have so many one-drops, but I'm so bad with Tron today. Ran so bad with Tron today. Oh. Tron's not a very good deck. You sure you ran bad with it? Kind of brain farted and forgot I don't get to scry, or I wouldn't have kept this. In my mind, I was going to get a scry. The London Mulligan rule is going to be hard for me to remember. That's just 2 games in a row where we're not going to cast our spells. Yeah, you usually don't. Tron mulligans a lot. Tron's probably the deck that mulligans the most of any deck I've ever played in the history of Magic. Opponent played a 1-2 for 1, and we lost. On a positive note, we get to send them a lesson now. Yeah, it happens occasionally. I've seen one build of New Gates, but I wouldn't say that the build I've saw is a popular build. I'm not sure if it's even a good build, but I have saw one. I just want to play this. I'm probably supposed to play. I'm probably supposed to hold the Mortify up, but I want to play this. Yeah, I've not solved Escape Shift build. The build I've saw is a Golos build. Oh, it's Tamiyo. Does that just mean the game's over? Don't think we can beat a Tamiyo this far behind. Guess I can't play that. They have mana up. They may blow the blast zone after a block here. Huh. I don't know. That's what I feel like's happening. Which is why I didn't play the other thing. Oh, that card doesn't even do anything now, does it? I do like the fact that this pumped this. It's just a Nexus deck with a lot of gates and a lot of like Cirtuitus and stuff like that. That slammed Golos. I streamed one game with it at the end of the last stream I played. Alright, well, opponent doesn't have anything, so at least we have that going for us. Guess I need to pump this so that it can attack through that. Hey Echo, what's up? Or hey Echo, Tandy. Yeah, hey Tandy, what's up? So if I attack with all of these, that still doesn't die. I literally have to attack with everything on the Tamiyo. Not excited about that. But at least they're hellbent, and they've kind of bricked off here pretty bad. Dees, another dead card for our opponent. As our opponent blocks our biggest two, we're dealing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just go ahead and pump this. Opponent, get smashed. I'm gonna leave the Mortify up. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's enough. I like how I took 4 damage last turn, I think. Did I pay the 4 life last turn, even though I dealt damage? Okay, if a player. So I attacked the Planeswalker, I was right. Just making sure. Doesn't seem like it does much. Guess I want to bring you back in and take out one of you then. I want these as well. rid of Rando X ones. I think maybe I want these two. Maybe I'm trying to be too reactive. Play one of each, because I don't know. Lurk. Hey, cool, we have one land again. Sure, we'll keep this. We'll dump a land. We have double black spells in our deck, so I guess we dump a plains. Guess I'm going to rest this turn since I already have something for my mana next turn. I guess they can have all the mana they want, since we can't really stop their mana production one way or the other. This isn't a hand that looks like it's going to win, is it? They kind of need to block now, or this thing gets bigger. They have these 3 cards and a dead card. So they have these 2 cards and a dead card. Or, sorry, I said dead, but I mean unknown. They have these 2 and an unknown. So they have a card we know and a card we don't. These. Well, they have to have 2 cards to go off. And there was only 1 unknown, so thought it felt like it was pretty unlikely. Also, probably should have put the counter on this guy, since this guy is going to be growing anyway. But I guess putting the counter on it this turn or next turn is the same thing. Oh no, my phone's doing that, or my computer's doing that thing again. I put it on you. Attack with everything. I have so much mana. Like, if they hit, we're dead. Nothing we can really do about it. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pumping that to 3 doesn't really feel like it does anything. So I think opponent might have a Flood of Tears in their hand or something. So if they don't do something this turn, we win next turn. Because Vicious Conquistador plus Double Sorin would win. But like I said, I feel like they have a Flood of Tears. Their play didn't really make sense if they didn't. Probably going to cast Sorin here and minus Sorin to put a 2-1 into play. in theory, we can still win next turn then, depending on what they do. If we draw land. Yeah, the Derpy Elemental decks, I don't think are particularly good, though I do think Flood's good, and I do think the Omnath deck's good. That's a little disappointing. Well, it's just gaining too much life for us to really deal with. They've pretty much won at this point. Us not drawing enough lands to properly replay to the board was kind of bad. The most we could have done was play 2 creatures, which didn't really do anything. So now we just have to wait to die. Maybe we can draw Mortify. If we draw Mortify, we could still win. We can just concede at this point. I'm not going to waste our time. Opponent's got 7+ mana on us and are drawing cards. Kinda sucks that we got mana screwed / had to mulligan every single game. The one that he was playing lets him draw a card and makes his mana produce any color. And he had Gift of Paradise. We should be fast enough to come out of the gates on a deck like that. Or I would have imagined. Maybe we're not. Lost to dice roll again. Alright, it's a keepable hand, but it's not a good hand. It is the best hand we've had so far, though. So, hooray for that. Unfortunate. It's 100 ticks? Wow. Well, anybody that watched my stream heard me tell people to pick it up. They're attacking me? Huh. They left that back to block. Am I allowed just to attack with both? Attack with both are definitely blocking. But are they blocking to deal 4 damage to us, or are they blocking to get that off the table? I'm worried about my life total, which is why I didn't Sorin first to guarantee I draw another card. I don't really even want to pay this 4 life. I think paying that 4 life will probably kill me. Now I kind of just want to kill this. Makes it a lot harder for them to get the Phoenix back. I guess I'm just bad. Can't attack no more. We have 4 answers now. Oh, I'm just dead again. They can kill me pretty easy. All they have to do is be able to get the Phoenix back and I'm dead. Any burn spell and I'm essentially dead as well. If I untap, I probably win. Because I would be assuming that the Sorin does something. Alright, well I'm dead. Opponent slow rolled us. Don't think I want these here. I've not saw a Ren Ultimate either. Opponents concede before that happens. Whatever. I can't win with draws like this. This is probably a mulligan, but I'm so tilted that I'm just not mulliganing anything that's got castable cards. But having a 2-1 and a 4-drop versus a Goblin Electromancer deck that also plays 4 Lava Coils can't be a good keep. Oh, I misclicked. God damn it. That pisses me off even more. I just want to turn the stream off now that I also misclicked on top of that. Like, actively don't want to play now. I'll be livid if that 2 life actually affects the game. Hey Dong, what's up? So we're going to use a removal spell and stop us from flipping this. Cool. And the game's over. Got 3 for 1 when we're already flooding, so that pretty much just means the game's over. Guess they'll be blocking now. Guess they had a shock then. We go down to 5 then. Hard for me to imagine we were supposed to win this game. But we don't know the cards in our opponent's hand, so maybe they had nothing. Hell, they waited to our combat step to do that to see if I'd pressed F6 or something. Almost want those in the deck, but hands again not good. Hey JJ, howdy howdy. Oh really? I didn't know that. Goodbye Legion. Oh, Legion didn't die? Your knuckle to kick in. Are you sick? Or just using it for sleep? Am I supposed to mortify that? Or am I supposed to just play Sanctum Seer? I like the idea of Sanctum Seer. Sanctum Seer matters more next turn. The fan of my computer's breaking. Like, it's making this weird rattling noise. Please don't kill my 4/5. please, and Kappa. Please attack me. Dees. Happy days. Alright. Next step of this equation is please don't have a dive down. More Dees. I mean, our opponent has 4 cards in hand, we have none. I can't imagine winning this game, but... Probably dead next turn? Opponent needs 1 burn spell of any kind. Or 1 blocker of any kind, basically. And blocker might not be good enough because we could redraw a removal, but any burn spell wins. Any Phoenix also wins. Yeah, that's game. Feel like that was probably a good match for us too, but we just drew really poorly. Starting to make me think this deck's bad if we keep drawing this poorly. But we have 14 1-drops and 7 2-drops, so we have 18 spells that are like 2 mana. No, we have more than that. We have 8 2-drops. We have 22 spells that are 1 or 2 mana. And we're not really even casting spells on turn 1 and 2 very often. I think we may have had 3 creatures in play on turn 3 once. But obviously don't remember the games very well, so. Because I'm a dum-dum. Big O dum-dum. Hey, we get to play first. What do we got here? Cool, 1 land again. Alright, we get to keep this hand. Getting to keep a hand's fun. guess I get rid of the champion. Place at a bridge. Gonna pass. Gonna pass. Thanks for the offer, though. Uh-oh. Dino Reno's. Oh, that was actually a good draw, though. That shouldn't press F6. Well, this was our by far best draw. Opponent's in the tank on this one. I'm assuming they're just going to play. Well, I don't know what that is. I don't think I care about that. Guess I can only attack with these two. If I attack with them all, they block that. They would take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They'd be at 1. I guess I'm fine if they go to 1. Especially when we have this in play. Could have blocked this and left our guys fat, but probably to block. I guess it depends on what's in their hand, as always. It looked like they had green creatures. Hooah. Come on, phone. Or come on, computer. Stop vibrating. Stop it. I don't feel comfortable even leaving my computer on while it's doing that. I'm pretty sure it's the fan, but I'm not 100% sure. Hey, cool. One land again. Well, we keep this. Don't think there's any porn on my computer. What card do I put on bottom? I'm on the draw, so I have 3 turns to hit a land. Do I just put a land on bottom? I think I'm just gonna put a land on bottom. They kinda are where I live, who cares? One, there's no repair shops around here whatsoever. Two, my fan's embedded weirdly into the computer wall, and I couldn't even find a way to look past the metal wall to try to figure out where it plugged in. It's like they built an encasing around it, and it's odd as hell. I couldn't really understand it when I opened it up earlier. Like, it made no sense to me when I was looking at it. Like, it feeds back through a sheet of metal. Mine came from CyberPower. It's usually where I buy all my computers. You pick the pieces, but they put it together. You pay a little bit more, but you get a large warranty. If I lived in a big city or something, I probably wouldn't do all that, but where I live, it's pretty hard to work on anything. You can't, there's like nobody around here that does any work on. We missed our land. That depresses me greatly. I'm not sure what the best plays for me are now. Thinking about just killing this and attacking with all. But this doesn't feel like a winning line to me. But that card being in play just kind of scared me really badly. Wonderful. Well, at least we have a removal spell now for this. JK. Yeah. Block? Can we get a land? No land. Probably should have waited and done that at instant speed. Because maybe they wouldn't have attacked the Sorin with either. Now, like, they're pretty clearly just going to kill Sorin. Okay, that doesn't matter at least. Why are you attacking this one? That's better. I'm gonna attack with both. They had the block here, but I'm pretty fine with that. I'd rather kill this anyway. Guess I should kill the Still Leaf champion. Unlike the other one that I killed that I shouldn't have, I should kill the champion so in case they draw Galta, they can't play it. What are you? You're just a big 7/6. That big 7/6 is nice. Hmm. Doesn't have trample or anything, does it? Is there cards that give trample? Maybe there's cards that give trample. Oh, they're hellbent. They played a land. Rip. I didn't quite realize they played a land. I was looking at the other monitor for a second. I did in an I road. So I just ate before I streamed. And I'm already hungry again. They had a pretty big meal too. Alright. Can we do it? Can we win 2 in a row? Hey, it's misplaced dinger. I'm not even going to tell him hello. If he won't stream, he's dead to us. Need to land Anasaur in this game pretty badly. But we all get to see what mid-range green deck Ginger's bringing to the party. Because Ginger's going to be bringing a mid-range green deck to the party. Yeah, so it's just going to be Sultai then. The classic. That's right. I refuse to believe that there's not going to be green mana. Nope. Still don't believe it. There's going to be green mana somewhere. Nope. This isn't Esper stuff. This Legion Landing wasn't actually a very particularly good draw. It was kind of a bad draw. It just amused me. Because MTGO things. Stop it, computer. Maybe it was a better draw than I thought. I assumed they'd be killing a creature almost every turn. They didn't. I don't really care if they have a Kaio's Wrath or anything. I think that's just too much value to get rid of. So, Planeswalker thingies. I guess you're good versus Planeswalker thingies. You're probably okay versus Planeswalker thingies. Sure. What don't I want? Probably want some removal spells, but I probably don't need Mortify. Trim on cast downs by 1. They have to be like a sweeper deck, right? So these probably aren't as good as I want them to be. I'll leave a couple. Ginger near the trophy lead? He is not. Alright, this hand's pretty bad, but I don't think I can ever get rid of the Sorin into a thingy. Oh no. All those cards are good. Let's take Time Raveler, I guess. Thought about playing a Legion Landing there to try to get them to cast a Kaizoth so that our Sorin wouldn't have an immediate answer, but I don't know if things like that are just cute. They're too cute to be good. We didn't hit our land anyway. Casting the Legion's Landing here, even though that's probably wrong. Alright, well. Come on, get down. We know they have the answer to that already. They have the answer to that too. Tilderino. That's interesting. Probably going to get negated. Not negated. Now we're doing cute things. Opponent still has 4 cards in hand. What are they? What is the opponent's 4 cards? I don't really want to add anything else to the board because I assume they have to be a Khazraf deck. They need another Khazraf. And even if they do, we'd still have a Danto plus Sorin plus Sorin. Though I did mess up there. I should have put the +1 on the Legion Lieutenant so that Krakenarium wouldn't have sweeped it up. That was a play mistake. So Krakenarium would have killed this, this, and this. If I'd put the counter there, I wouldn't have lost anything. I was just playing too fast there because I didn't think I could lose. But when you're that far ahead, you shouldn't just be playing to win. You should be thinking about what few things can beat you and playing around them instead of just going into autopilot mode and clicking buttons, which is what I did, so that was very bad of me. I do that a lot, where I just see the win and I'm like, oh, let's tunnel vision this. Got him. And I just don't play around the few things that can let me lose a game. Like, I acknowledged what I did was wrong. I did it very quickly. I called it. It's just, it doesn't mean I was right. That probably means I was even more wrong than normal because that means that I'm capable of thinking about that and I just don't spend the 3 seconds to look at it. I just like casually click a button. That's just stupid. Makes me feel bad. Anyway, so we're playing for a pity trophy, and we get the mulligan. Fun times. Alright. Goodbye, we keep. Do my favorite, throw land away even though I need land. We drew a play on turn 1 and a play on turn 2. So, obviously, we are the best. Taste his opponent. Boo. That's not tasting it. I wonder if I should have played Feather today. I think Feather might have a less powerful nut draw, but a more consistent deck. It's a Feather. Guess what we can't kill with our cast down? If you guess Feather, you are right. But we can kill it with Mortify. I think the Scrylands helped Feather a lot. Feather was already playing a couple guild gates, so the Scrylands just have to be absurd there. So we can probably never kill this second Feather the rest of the game. Stop it, computer. Oh no. Do they have a God's Willing? They do have a God's Willing. But at least it doesn't go back to their hand this turn, so. They're going to attack again and hope they don't have something else. I believe this match is a match that we win approximately 0% of the time. And next game has been called because we can never kill the Feather. Yes, I'm going with Binding. Get rid of cast downs, I guess. And getting rid of all these cast downs seem bad. We still have to worry about Arcanist. Yeah, God's Willing's sick. God's Willing is just very, very good. Can't keep. Will keep. I don't know what goes on the bottom though. Not a land this time. Maybe it's just a Danto? Maybe I'm supposed to keep a Danto on the play. If I kept a Danto, I'd have probably got rid of the Legion's Landing. Probably was a mistake. Wizards don't give a F. I didn't pump up the Ebon Blade there, like I have been most games, just because I assumed it wouldn't be in play next turn. Whether it had been like them playing a creature and doing the 4 power thing to it or whatever, I just assumed they'd have something. That's unfortunate for us. Need to draw a removal. We did not draw a removal, so that's probably game since we didn't draw the removal. Since they get to 3-kill our other Legion. And we never get to flip the landing. And if they have a feather, it gets even worse than that. If they have a feather, we get to pick up our cards. Like, we're not playing no more if they have a feather. I have no reasonable attacks now. So now I have to draw a removal to kill the Prophet to even attack. And we already took out some of our cast downs. Wouldn't have expected Prophet. I thought the only non-white creature they'd have was Arcanist. Alright. We'll probably pick them up now, but I guess we'll let them do their thing since this is the last game and let them have their fun. But we are dead. We have no out now. I don't even think there's a series of draws we can get. It would require us getting a series of draws and our opponent breaking for multiple turns. They put it on top, so they're not breaking for multiple turns. So I have to imagine anything we play is not good enough. And that's game. Oh well. Like I said, before I even knew we were playing Feather, I said I thought Feather was probably better. It's probably got a more consistent game plan, though obviously this deck with Sorin's being able to turn 3 a Seeker or a Dusk, we have better nut draws. But yeah, didn't love the deck. Thought it was fine. Thought it was good. Like, you can win with it. I could grind Mythic with it on Arena, but I don't think it's a deck I would want to take to a SCG or a Grand Prix. I think I would struggle, especially on day 2s. Wouldn't want to play it in a PTQ. Like, you could win a PTQ with it. You could top 8 a PTQ with it. But, like, if you play week in and week out, I don't think you'd be happy with your overall record. But I wasn't sideboarding particularly well, and I was playing kind of poorly, and I think I was drawing below average, so what the hell do I know? Anyway, this grinding, I don't know if you all can hear it, is driving me absolutely nuts. So I think I'm going to call it there tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming by. Take care, and we'll be back.